Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks yet again. I've got another Lego haul. So I've been buying quite a lot of Lego recently. There have been quite a few good deals around and this haul is no exception. Some fantastic deals. I mean, we're talking half price Lego here, which is always a plus for me. As you can see, a lot of the boxes are very similar. I'll explain all about that a little bit more. We've got things from Very, which is sort of an online catalogue shop here in the UK. We've also got a couple of things from Amazon, and we've even got one big box at the top there, which is from lego.com, which is coming in an old style Lego box, which is great because I can reuse that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by getting into some of the Very boxes. First box from Very. I ordered this a couple of weeks ago now, and they did come quite quickly. Quite often with Very, you can order things and you can get them delivered to your like a local corner shop and things like that. But I think because these sets are so big, is they only gave me the option of doing home delivery, which was £3.99. This particular order, I think I had 3 sets, so it basically added £1.33 onto the cost of each of these particular items that I've bought. But of course, what's really nice is they all come in their own ready to ship boxes. A little bit worried, I wasn't quite sure how they'd be delivered because things in the past from Very, they put them in bags and things like that. So it's really nice to see these sets come in boxes. So let's get this open and I'll show you what I bought and told you how much I paid for it, most importantly. That little seal on there. There we go, right. So hopefully this will be the right way up. Put it this way round. And, oh, I've got another seal here. No. There we go. Right, maybe a controversial choice from me. So, I've got the Chewbacca set. Let's get it out of its box so you can see it. There we go. So, this is set number, let's just get that so there's no light on it. There we are. 75371 is the set number. These retail at £180 here in the UK, which I think is too much for this particular set. There's not been a lot of love for this particular set. I think it's more to do with the face. They didn't, from my point of view, is they didn't quite get the face right on Chewbacca. It looks a bit weird. The eyes look a bit odd, and I think for that reason, it's not got a lot of love. It's quite a tall set once it's built. According to it here, it's 18 inches high or 46 centimetres. So it's quite a big thing when it's built. I haven't bought any of these up to now, and the reason being is I didn't think it would be a very good set for investment. However, Very had these on at literally half price. They were £90 instead of £180. These sets have been reduced quite a lot over the last year. You generally see them for around about £125, £130, which isn't bad, but when something like this comes up that's half price, I was basically all over it. So I actually ordered 2 from this particular order, and then when they got delivered, I then ordered another one because I just thought it was too good to pass up at the price that they were charging. Yes, it's cost me an extra £1.33 in postage, but that's neither here nor there. It's basically a half price set. This is retiring at the end of this year. Now, whether this will do particularly well, I really don't know. I don't think that many people up to this deal had invested in this set. So I would assume there are quite a few investors now that have managed to pick this up, certainly in the UK. But what is good about this set, the positives for this, is it sits well against the R2-D2 and the C3PO versions which came out recently. Neither of those sets are retiring this year, but this one is. So I think as individual models they look great, and then together as sort of 3 models they would look pretty good. So I've ordered a few of these. So what I will do is I've got 2 more boxes down here. I'll get into those, and just to show you that I've got Chewbaccas. So you can hopefully see the set behind, which I'd already opened. These are the next 2 boxes. I've already got the seals on these, so I can just literally open these up for you to show you what we have. And as I said, we have 2 more of the Chewbaccas. Again, same price again. They were £89.99, basically half price. Yes, I had to pay the postage on them, which was £3.99 for each round of orders that I did. Yeah, that only adds £1.33 onto the total. So this was having a very, very good deal, and what was nice to see was the same day that the very order showed up online is Amazon did start to price match. So I placed my first order, which was for 2 of these. I then saw the order come up and I thought, you know what, I'll get some more from Amazon, because I trusted Amazon more with the post and packing, and at that time I didn't know that these sets were going to come in these boxes. So I did order 3 more from Amazon, so I'll show you that box next. Here's the nice big Amazon box that I got then, so there should hopefully be 3 sets in here. Let's get this open. And as you can see, we've got individual ready to ship boxes again. So there should be 3 in here. There's number 2. These are really tightly packed into this box. Right. And here's number 3. Move that out of the way. Right, so let's get these all open as well. Right, let's cut the tabs on these then. Another Chewbacca, and another Chewbacca, and another Chewbacca. So we've got 6 altogether. Let's get those all displayed so you can see everything. There we have it then, 6 Chewbacca sets. I wasn't intending on buying this many sets, but a couple of things really. It was the price. The price was great. I mean, even on a big set like this, for £90 for a big set, even though it's maybe not quite as favourable as some of the other larger sets, I still think it's a very good price for this particular set. They're sets I didn't own before either, so I've got none of these, so these are probably the only 6 that I will get. But also it was the way they were delivered as well. I do worry sometimes with some of the larger sets when they get delivered. If they're not wrapped up properly, then it can cause damage to the boxes, which kind of annoys me, as you know. So once I knew that they were being delivered in the ready to ship boxes, I just thought it was a no-brainer to buy a few more. So to celebrate getting 6 of the Chewbacca sets, I've decided to treat myself to a nice Wookiee burger. Let's take a bite out of this. It's really tasty, but it's a bit chewy. That's enough of the terrible jokes, so let's go on to the next box. So I put most of the Chewbaccas over here, one's behind as well, but this is the next one. So this is kind of part of the same order. I ordered 1 of these in my first order and 2 of these in my second order, if that makes any sense. And these are all from Very, and they're slightly bigger boxes than the Chewbacca boxes. Let's cut these seals and I'll show you what they are. And it is this set here. Wow, and it's a big set, and this is the Captain America shield. There's a little bit of a crease in the bottom corner there, but it's generally not too bad. And this is a set that, again, I don't have. It is set number 76262, 3,128 pieces, so it's a mammoth set. Again, this is a set that's £180. I think you get a lot of Lego for this, but it's a bit of a repetitive build. Obviously you've got the same thing all the way around. I think this looks quite good. The downside of this set, it doesn't have anything to sort of hold on the back. You'd expect a shield to be able to hold it, but you can't. I don't know whether it shows you the back on the box. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show you what it looks like at the back. That's because it's a little bit rubbish. But having said that, it was half price again. So $89.99 was the buy-in price for this. Again, a set that I probably wouldn't have been invested in unless it was a set that was half price and an extra £1 or whatever for post and packing in this particular case. But yeah, I just thought it was a good opportunity to get a set like this. I don't think it's going to be as low as that again. Maybe not the most popular thing. I might be hanging on to it for a year or 2 before I decide to sell these. We'll have to wait and see. But I just thought that was a very, very good price. So I didn't only buy this one, I did buy 2 more as well. Here are the other 2 boxes. Let's get the seals opened on these as well. And get this open without making a mess. Oh, I've got a big label on here, looks to be annoying. Right, there is the first one. And there is the second one. So 3 of the Captain America shields. Both these boxes look okay. Again, very good that they're in these ready to ship boxes. It means I can store these away without causing too much damage to the actual set. So that's fantastic. So in total from Very and this part of Amazon with the Chewbaccas and the Marvel shields, I got 6 Chewbaccas, just to recap, and 3 of the shields. So basically at £89 each, that's quite a big spend. That's basically 9 lots of £90, which is £810. So yikes, that is quite a lot of money to spend on sets that I wasn't going to invest in, but I think at half price, hopefully I've made the right decision. So we've got 2 more boxes to get into. I'm going to get into the one from Amazon first. Right, here's my Amazon box. Let's get it open. You can see all my other sets behind me there, as well as the 2 behind on the table. Okay, so these are sets that I actually got from Amazon France. Although I do slightly dispute whether they did come from France or not. I think they came from the UK, but the are a couple of sets that I hadn't previously got for investment, and some Indiana Jones sets. 77013 is the set number. Quite a big box, isn't it? Escape from the Lost Tomb is the set name. You get some decent minifigures in that one there. A bit of glare on the box, but there's a whole kind of scene and everything there. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this set. I don't think it looks the best in the world. I think there are nicer looking sets out there, but a normally recommended retail price for this is £35. This has been heavily discounted quite a few times in a few stores. I think I picked up one of these maybe earlier in the year, you know, for around about 20 from Sainsbury. The reason I got it from Amazon France is there was a deal. I think they were working out at around about £25 each, but then there was like an extra voucher that you could get. I think it was another €10 off. Everything was sort of in euros, but for whatever reason, when I went through and processed all of this and paid for it, the €10 discount didn't work. So I ended up paying around about £25–26 each for these. So I'm a little disappointed I didn't get a little bit of money, but that's kind of my own fault for not making sure I checked when I pressed the pay button. But still, £26 for £35 set is not too bad. I know these were on very, very briefly yesterday, came on Amazon UK for about £23.50, something like that. I didn't get any because they literally sold out within minutes of that price. But again, I'll keep my eye out, see if there's any more deals. But again, box condition fantastic. But I say I'm a little bit dubious as to whether these did actually come from France. What tends to happen, certainly in the UK, if you buy something from one of the other Amazons, say like France or Spain or Germany, is it will be sort of administered really by Amazon EU. That, and for whatever reason, they still, I think, use some British stock in there as well. So that's just my opinion. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's how it seemed. Right, we've got 1 box left, and it's this big one here, which is from Lego.com, and this is the old style box. If I can get it open. The old style box where the lid comes off like that. Right. So, oh my goodness me, I'd forgotten I bought so many sets. Did I really buy this many? Okay, so this is an order that I placed towards the end of September. There was a double VIP or double insider points promotion with Lord of the Rings sets. So I thought it was a good opportunity to stock up on some of the brickhead sets. So I think we've got all of the brickhead sets here. So there are 4 different ones from what I can gather. There's this one here, 40751, which is the Gimli and Legolas. So all of these are £17.99, by the way, these ones here. So this is a set that only came out this year, but it's already retiring. Picked up 5 of these from the Lego store the other day, so I think these could go quite quick. So there should be 5 of them in this order. I also got myself a few of these. I can't remember how many. This is 40632, and this is the Arwen and Aragon, and again £17.99 here in the UK. I picked a few of these up over the last year or so. These came out last year, I think, 2023, when these first came out. So they've been out for a couple of years, but yeah, good idea to get them on while they're on double insider points. I also got myself a few of these. Again, I'll need to count up how many I've got because I can't remember. And this is 40631, and that is the Gandalf the Grey, and it is Balrog. Probably my least favourite of these. I just don't like the Balrog figure. Yeah, it's just, again, it's another set, £17.99 recommended retail price for that. And then the fourth one, which I know I've got one here, is this set here, and this is actually £13.49. It's slightly cheaper, 40630, and this is Gollum and Frodo. You get Gollum with his little fish there, his precious little fish. And I think we get do we get a ring on this one as well? Yeah, he's got a ring somewhere. He's just holding it just on the side of the box there, so we all know that Gollum's going to be after that. Yeah, just a nice little sort of extra set there as well. So let's just have a look. So I've got quite a few of everything. I remember I bought 5 of these ones in total. Right, so they are the 5 of those. And it looks as though I only got one of the Arwen and Aragon. I must have bought a few of those previously, but it looks as though I've got 2 of these. So there's the second one of those, and I got 3 of the Frodo and Gollum. So at that time there was no gift with purchase at the Lego.com, so they had the double insider points, but at the time there was no gift with purchase available. But for a very brief period, towards the end of September, there was one of these voucher codes, or voucher.co.uk, or I think it was UK Hot Deals, I can't remember. I think there was also Brick Fanatics as well, had a link to a code. But if you spent over 100 and I think it was £60, you were able to get this set here, which I have to say, the box isn't the greatest condition. It's very dusty as well. Can you see that? Look, I've just wiped my finger on there. It's like really, really dusty. It's like it's been on the top of a shelf somewhere. Anyway, I'll dust that off. But this is like a really old gift with purchase from a couple of years ago. 40586, the moving truck. I had a long time run out of these, but yeah, nice little set to get for free. So they don't quite often have many of these extra discount codes available here in the UK. There was a time when there were loads of them, like remember the sandwich shops and the children's amusement parks, but they seem to have stopped doing them quite a lot now. But very briefly, this was available. It definitely looks like I've got the last one because it's covered in dust. I don't know where it's been. Never mind, it's generally okay. There's a little bit of a crease on the box there, but generally the box is actually okay. It is still sealed and everything, so nice to be able to get that. I think that's the only one of those that I picked up. It was quite a big spend, 160, and I knew I've been spending quite a lot of money, as you can see, so I think I justified it just with the one order of the all the Lego brickheads from the Lord of the Rings range. Right, that is everything. I'm going to see if I can get everything I bought onto the table so I can show you everything that I've got. That's everything. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot of duplicates again. Yes, I'm every single haul I've got quite a lot of the same set, and I do apologise for that if it's a little bit boring and repetitive. But obviously, when the deals come along, I'm obviously wanting to sort of get them as quickly as I can. These deals tend not to last very long. Although saying that, the Chewbacca and the Marvel Shield one I think lasted for a couple of days. So, but you've got to be pretty quick with these things, keeping out on all these different retailers and things. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. I say there was no way on the earth I was getting any of those sets, the Marvel Shields and the Chewbaccas, but at half price, how can I resist? I just can't help myself. So I definitely think there's a little bit of profit in there, and all the box conditions are pretty good as well, so I'm pleased about that. And I was really pleased to get all of those brickheads as well, because I think they're starting to disappear now from store shelves, and certainly online. They've been in and out of stock the last couple of days, some of the Lord of the Rings brickheads, so I'm glad to have been able to stock up on a few of those as well. Just the one free gift this time, which was the moving truck. and I got a couple of sets from Amazon France as well, although with not quite as much of a discount as I should have got if I was a little bit more careful and savvy, but that's just one of those things. But that's everything for this haul. I do hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for that terrible joke, but just me having a bit of fun. But thank you very much for watching. Take care. Until the next video, we'll see you then. Bye for now.